Travis with UTV Window Tint here today, showing you my CFMoto. So I just got this machine. I got 200 miles on it now. I want to do a recap, what we've all done, the build, what I like, what I dislike, what I've noticed in the 200 miles. So the first thing I noticed is we ran the machine for a little bit with the stock tires. In my opinion, the stock tires gotta go. You gotta get rid of them. They're creating a ton of road noise. I switched to the BFG KM3s. I went to a 32. Not saying that you have to go bigger, but if you're worried about road noise, you gotta get rid of those factory tires. Those lugs just howl like crazy. So then the second thing, we did sound deadening. So all these videos are in my description below, so you can check out these videos. We did sound deadening underneath the rear seat in between the cab. Made a dramatic difference. Used to have to listen to the radio on full blast. Now I can listen to it about half volume going down the road. So as you can see, the machine is dirty. We just did some trail riding, did about 50, 60 miles on some trails up north here in northern Wisconsin. So machine handled awesome. The things that I liked about the machine, very easy maneuverable. I love the CarPlay. I love the tip-up windshield, the wiper situation. I like all of that stuff. Now, some of my dislikes, I do feel like the seat is uncomfortable. It's not so much the seat and the cushion, it's the way you sit in the seat. We did a couple hours, noticed it was kind of uncomfortable. Another thing that I noticed is on the trails, it wasn't super wet. So I would say the dust level was low. The inside of the machine is actually relatively clean for how dirty it is, but it wasn't super dusty. We had just gotten like a light little rain the night before. Um, but what I did notice is going down the road, this will flex this door, and you could see a little bit of tiny light gap through there. And when I went through a big puddle, some water came in. I think that's just the flex of the machine. I think you're gonna have that on any machine. So that would be one thing I didn't like. This door is it sticks, and you really have to pull it. And if you're getting in the machine and you don't know, you think, especially if you're in the inside, so I'm going to take a look at doing an adjustment on that. I do notice a lot of chatter going down. I think that's pretty standard. Again, these are not crazy things. At one point during the ride, the CarPlay did freeze and I couldn't see my maps. Again, kind of first world problems. The machine ran and drove great. I had no belt issues. It handled all the bumps. It handled all the water. It was fantastic. I'm really impressed by the machine. Got a lot of compliments on the way the machine looks out at the trail when we first unloaded. We did a 2-inch lift kit on this machine with 15-inch wheels and then the 32-inch tires. Other than that, we did the sound deadening. We did the window tint. So that's kind of the recap. We're getting close to my first service. I'm gonna look into that and getting my first service done here. We're currently at 200 miles, almost exactly. And then I think on the machine, I don't remember how many hours are on it, but I know we're getting pretty close to that first service. So if you guys are interested, follow along on the YouTube channel. Um, I do wish, one of the things I do wish is I wish it had a rear view camera or a rear view camera or mirror. I know those are relatively easy. I wish CFMoto would have done that from the factory. I think the headlights are fantastic on this machine. I really do. I think the high beams are great. I think the low beams are also really good. I understand why they don't do turn signals from the factory. Other than that, on this machine, I really don't have any complaints. It's treated me really well. See a lot of guys with like battery draw issues online, belt issues, clutch issues. I I have yet to have an issue. I don't know if these guys are running them way harder than I have. I see some people complaining about belt and clutch at 400 miles, which makes me nervous. But I don't know if they're running them too hard. I really like mine. We put some wood in the back of it, lifted the bed up great. I know that was kind of an upgrade going on the 25 pluses. They upgraded the ram. The bed itself was rated for 1,000 pounds, but the ram could only lift like 300 or 400. So that was an upgrade. We did put some rocks and some wood in here, and it lifted it great, no issues. I don't have any complaints. I did fill up the machine. We did a little bit of road riding and some trail riding. I filled up the machine. The machine went down 1 bar. I don't think it's an awfully big tank. I thought it was really good on gas. Most of the trail riding we did was like that 25 to 35 miles an hour, so it wasn't super bad. The trails in Wisconsin were a little rough. I think they had been ran pretty hard that week, uh, so they were pretty rough. As far as that goes, I really enjoy the machine. If you're on the fence about buying one, I wouldn't hesitate. I would maybe potentially look into the aftermarket warranty issues. And as I keep getting more and more miles, I'm going to keep posting more and more videos like this. So we're going to do a 250-mile service. We're going to do a 400 or 500 mile update. So follow along the YouTube channel. We'll keep you updated as things go. I really love the machine. If you guys have any suggestions on what we should do to the machine in the future, I'm thinking some lighting, I'm thinking some underseat storage, floor mats, that kind of stuff, drop those comments below. I'd love to do the upgrades with you guys. Love to build this machine with a YouTube following and make the machine into an awesome machine. I already think it's a really awesome machine. I think it's a good bang for your buck compared to a Defender. Um, Let me know. If you need anything else, if you guys need any pre-cut window tint kits, my name's Travis, the owner of UTV Window Tint. Reach out to me at utvwindowtint.com. My contact information's all over the website, so feel free to reach out. We'll see you on the next video.